The greatest part about each student's experience at Music at Menlo is that it is an opportunity to be exposed to these three groups of artists who participate in the festival. We have the young performers, we have the international performers who are at the level of conservatory students, and then we have the senior artists. So every single person who comes through the ranks of the students at Music at Menlo is treated fully as a professional. And it is a great opportunity to mingle together, to exchange ideas, all the way from an 8-year-old to an 88-year-old. What sets Music at Menlo apart from many other institutions is that Music at Menlo exposes even our youngest performers to extremely high level of professional expectations in the world of classical music. We are not thinking of our youngest students as the third-tier artists in the festival, but rather they are the soul and the core of our student body.
It's always such a pleasure to see the amazing devotion and commitment of the kids that we get at this festival. And the level just seems to get higher and higher and higher every year.
My years as a YP were so influential to me as a person and a musician. This place absolutely changed my life. It's an intense program for sure, but I think in the best way. And we really get to experience what a professional life in music could be like.
What was really impactful for me in the long run was to be able to be together with young musician colleagues and witness the professionals play and learn from them, but also being in an environment where you bond and you have time to discuss what's happening.
The young performer students who come to Music at Menlo will experience so many things just in a day for 3 weeks. Their daily lives is filled with 3 coachings or rehearsals, coachings with the highest profile musicians.
We get to meet so many different amazing festival artists, and we also have something called cafe conversations or master classes in the middle of the day. So yeah, it just really adds to the educational experience.
Menlo really encourages each of the fellows, each of the IPs, and each of the YPs to get really good at public speaking. And even if it's not like perfect, just to have the chance to do it.
They're simulating the environment, they're giving us the instruction that will carry us forward for a long career.
In the evening, there's always either prelude performances where we get to see the international artists, and then usually a concert as well.
So for those 3 weeks, our students really witness and experience this high-profile artist's daily life, how they perform, and they get to really mingle with everyone. One of the things that struck me the most when I first came here as an IP is that not only I learned how to play better, I felt like I became the part of the community, this Music at Menlo family. So that's something that I will treasure the most for the rest of my life.
It's also the place that kind of taught me that like musicians are not always at competition with each other 24/7 and at each other's necks. So I guess it's just the community and how nice and just how supportive everyone is here.
Just being here, I felt really comfortable reaching out to the artists that I had met here and the mentors like Gilbert Kalish, Wuhan, David Finkel, and so many other wonderful people that we met here. Whenever I would see that they're performing in New York City or elsewhere that I might be, I would make an effort to show up. And seeing so many different alumni from different years, different chapters, that was really exciting. So I think Music at Menlo is a network that goes way beyond just the Bay Area.
I was able to audition for the Chamber Music Society, which of course David and Wuhan run as well in New York. And through that, I've gotten to perform all around the world, basically, with some of the best musicians, people that I looked up to, whose CDs I listened to when I was a little kid. So truly being part of the IP program was something that proved to be basically a launching point for my own career as a musician.
One of the most rewarding things that we get to experience is to witness the role that chamber music continues to play in the lives of all the students whom Music at Menlo touched. Some of them become professional musicians, some of the students choose other careers, but music And the relationships that they build here on the campus of music at Menlo stays with them for a lifetime.